Oh, Brizzy, what is up? Make some noise! Yeah, good to see you, good to hear ya. Welcome to this month's edition of Not On Your Radar! Let's go. Let's welcome to the stage our first guest, garage rock pioneer and the namesake of Team Jeremy. It's Jeremy Neale! On Team Jeremy, we have the bass player in Brisbane's favourite band, Ballpark Music. It's Boyce! Next up, we have one of Brisbane's finest exports, one of the best and most loved singer-songwriters in the country. It's Conrad Sewell! Closing out Team Jeremy, we have comedian and British man, Freddie McManus! On the other side of the stage, it's team captain and our ray of sunshine from the greats. Please welcome Patience Hodgson! On Team Patience, we have one of the most beloved performers in the country, from Lionel Woodley and a million other cool things, it's Colin. Next up, we have another member of Australian comedy royalty from almost every single Australian TV show of all time. Please welcome Helliar! Last but not least, stepping up to even out the teams and drop some absolute music knowledge on us, it's a member of the family, our Uncle Ian, Dicko Now finally, folks, please give your biggest round of applause to the man who would prefer Q&A to T&A. It's your host, Mr. Aimon.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Wow, how good was that timing? Party Rockers in the house tonight. Welcome to Not On Your Radar. My name's Aimon. Thanks for coming along. We've got a special, super big panel tonight. We've got 8 guests, which is 2 more than usual in this economy, I know. We found out like yesterday or so that we had some very special guests here in Brisbane for the night. We didn't know they were there. Absolute dream guests. So we're very lucky to have them tonight. But it put things a bit uneven. So we had to call on music and television legend Ian Dicko Dixon to even up the teams.
South East Queensland's favourite same-day booking.
Make some noise if this is your first time here ever. That's quite beautiful. Make some noise if this is not your first time here. Well, it's a live version of a panel show, except you guys get to play along too and win a bunch of prizes. Now, it kind of has the mechanics of a trivia night, but it's more of a show, so if a guest on stage is talking, try to show them some love and some respect. Try not to talk over them. I know it's difficult when you're in tables kind of facing each other, and you can get as into the show as you want, or just kind of sit back and enjoy it, as long as you feel really passionately about which side of the room you're on. So the room's divided in half. This side is linked to Team Patience over here. This side over here is linked to Team Jeremy. But this side's linked to Team Patience. They're playing against each other, they're not playing against you. Whichever side wins, their side of the room gets 3 extra points on their score. So you want to be showing them some love. I know, showing them some love and support. Let's do our new metal vocal warm-ups. Give me the Limp Bizkit, yeah! Yeah! Give me the Korn, bah! Give me the Disturbed, ooh, ah! Oh, that was really good. You guys are getting better. Let's get into it. I'm going to ask a question to the whole panel. Have you met a personal hero and how did it go? And also, what is the strangest thing that somebody said to you at a gig? So you can answer either one. Jeremy, we'll start with you.
Okay, strangest thing someone said to me at a gig was that I was their hall pass, which is strange because you should aim a lot higher. But the wild thing was that I have a Google alert set up for my name. It's a pretty cool thing to do. And like a year after this, I get this notification that there's a new podcast episode up, some podcast I had never heard of before, but the episode was called Fuck Jeremy Neale. And it was her partner at the time, recording a podcast with his buddies, recalling how his partner had said to him, I'm heading out tonight to see Jeremy Neale, my hall pass, and you're not invited. You know what? She didn't succeed in her mission, but even so, I got a lot of hate.
And who's your celebrity hall pass?
Aimon Clark.
Oh, it's nice to be desired. I was talking to my wife the other day about that. She asked me who my celebrity hall pass was, which is a trap, by the way. So I just thought I'd say, standard hot lady. I said it was Sydney Sweeney, and she said, "Oh, my answer's quite similar. Sydney Swans." The whole bloody team. At least she's aiming high. Jen, what's your answer to that question? Have you met a personal hero?
Yeah, I've always looked up to a Gympie musician singer called Darren Hanlon since I was a teenager. One day I plucked up the courage to email his manager and be like, I want to play a show. And they're like, cool, yeah, you're on, do it. And so then I played the show, and now we're friends, and he invited me to a family barbecue at Gympie.
Oh, so this is one of the rare times where it actually went
worked.
well. It's so
Turns
funny.
out he's a very nice person. And he's from Gympie, so you can't go wrong.
So you called in sick last month, and Kate Dillon filled in from. She said Darren Hanlon too.
Get out.
Interesting. Well, there you go.
Such a hero.
What about Conrad? It's not Darren Hanlon for you too. Have you met a personal hero?
No, it's not Daryl. I met a few. I met Justin Bieber once.
Okay.
He wasn't a hero, but and it didn't end well. But we met. And we scuffled a little bit, and yeah.
Can you go into any more details?
Oh, I think I got a bit too close. I was pretty drunk, and I came back from a trip to Vegas, and I was still going, and we were in the same studio, and we were working on something, and I was sort of leaning over him, and I guess I just got a bit too close, and he sort of flipped out and was like, "Get the fuck get out of my face," and it was a bit awkward, and yeah.
That's the first time I've been asked to play Justin Bieber.
Yeah, it wasn't my finest hour, but I'm sure
I actually
he'll forgive me.
I interviewed Justin Bieber for the project, and when I arrived, I think he thought I was just there to pick him up like I was his fucking dad or something. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy.
We're still in touch.
Just don't get too close.
I was going to guess Ed Sheeran for you, or someone at the...
Oh yeah, but I didn't get in a fight with him, obviously. And yeah, Ed's obviously that was amazing. What a legend.
And Freddie.
I mean, tough to follow that. Shane Warne stole my pen once. He was at a cricket game, which, that was his tendency when he was around. And I was about 10 or 12, and after the game, a bunch of kids, we went by the team bus to try and get autographs from the players, and by a complete chance, I was at the front. So Shane signed my hat, and then gave the pen back. But then kid after me, he had like 4 things to sign, no pen. So something like the greatest cricketer to ever live needs me. He's like, where's the pen, kid? Kid with all the pens, get him back. So I became like his intern, like, Shane needs a pen, I deliver a pen. Shane needs a slice of pizza, I hook him up, Shane needs Class A drugs, I ask my mother nicely. But obviously when I gave it back the second time, I thought, you keep it and then use it on all the others. Which is nice of him to sign everything, but couldn't have done it without me. And then after about 100 kids that got their stuff signed, he just put the pen in his pocket and got on the bus. And I maintain to this day that he made direct eye contact with me while putting the pen back in. But my mum, who was also there, maintains he didn't give me a second thought. So, better than Bieber, eh?
Patience, what's the weirdest thing someone said to you at a gig?
Okay, so I don't really have the weirdest thing that somebody said. Okay, what springs to mind is some words, and they're not very weird, but what's weird is how much they were said. There's one time we were touring with the Hives, and they had an American tour manager, and we had an Australian tour manager, Bob Trigg, and Bob would always go no worries. Yeah, no worries, mate. And their American tour manager he just didn't get it. And he'd always go, many worries. He'd just be like, many worries. So, I don't know, that was just a weird thing. Not weird words, but it was just a weird thing.
Colin, Have you met a personal hero? How'd it go?
Pardon me?
Have you met a personal hero before?
Pete Helliar, right next to me. Yeah.
Fuck you, I was going to say Colin Lane.
Dicko, patience. Great to be here, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Colin Lane. Balaclava in Melbourne. Great to be here in Brisbane. Last time I came to Brisbane, I said, it's great being in Vegas. And they said, well, it's much better than coming from Melbourne. So I punched a guy and it kind of all went weird. But anyway, I was on a plane with Shane Warne and I got an upgrade to the pointy end. And I didn't meet him, but as we were getting our luggage out of the overhead compartments, he elbowed me in the head.
But did you keep all your pens, Colin?
Yes, I did. Yes. What was the other question?
Oh, what's the strangest thing someone said to you at a gig before?
I've got no answer to that. Well, I was in a trio before Lano and Woodley. We were in a trio in Melbourne, and we came through the audience because we were really wacky, and came through the audience, and a piss guy at this pub in Collingwood just went, I wouldn't go up on that stage if I was you. So that was a great introduction. And then afterwards, I think at that same gig, we'd been picking on a guy in the audience and doing a bit of heckling and back and forth and that kind of stuff. And afterwards, he just went, oh, that was great. Excuse my French. You tried to make cunts out of... I tried to make cunts out of you, but you made cunts out of me. It was incredible. It was fucking awesome. Anyway, that's Melbourne comedy scene. Very supportive. Pete Helliar.
You're doing an interview now, aren't you?
What was the...
Yes, Colin.
Have you met a personal hero, Pete?
I have. I met Mark Hamill. I got to interview Mark Hamill for The Last Jedi. Thank 3 people, thank you. Thought Star Wars might have been bigger in Queensland. And nothing particularly funny happened, but I met him. Then he tweeted at me like a few times afterwards. That was almost more exciting than even interviewing him. Francis Ford Coppola, I got to interview. He was amazing, and I was saying to Colin, because you let us know that maybe you might ask this question. And I said, well, my personal probably hero that I've interviewed is Francis Ford Coppola, but nothing funny happened. And I was trying to come up with a story where maybe I shut my pants as I interviewed him just to make it funny, so I could say it. But I realised even if I said that, that wouldn't be funny, because everyone obviously doesn't like people shitting their pants in front of masterful directors. But so nothing's really funny when I've met heroes, but I've been lucky to meet heroes. And the weirdest thing somebody said to me, I was about 10 years into doing comedy, and a younger comic came up and said to me, oh, by the way, can I ask you some advice? I can't get that routine that you do about cot radios. I can't get it to work on stage. What am I doing wrong? And I said, what you're doing wrong? You're doing my fucking material. That's what you're doing wrong. Oh, yeah. Dicko!
Yeah,
Marsha Hines.
Yeah. No, I actually met Tom Jones once, who is a massive hero. The problem with this particular meeting, he was a hero of mine. It had been fucked up by someone telling me a story about him a week before. And so it completely ruined me meeting him. Because my mate used to work in promotions for a record company. And he said, oh, you're going to meet Tom Jones. I worked with him. He came over for a promo trip. And he said, I need you to get some little blue ones for me. And he went, fuck, I've got to get Viagra for the King of Love. Like, you know, what it's all, I mean, it's rude, it's horrible, it's harrowing, but kind of exciting as well. So he turned up at the record company dinner, sidled up to Tom Jones and handed him these Viagras. And Tom Jones, the King of Love, said to him, oh, thanks, boyo. Without these, it's like trying to push a marshmallow through a keyhole. And that fucking killed it for me, meeting him. And I hope it's killed it for you, in case you ever meet him.
Oh, a man of that age, it's not unusual though, is it? Oh. Same prices as usual. First place gets 5 double passes to the trip. And second place gets a $100 voucher. Third place a $50 voucher. We're going to be giving away a bunch of prizes throughout the night. A bunch of Green Beacon beers, bottle of Tanqueray, Black Barrel. We've got some drink specials too. Of course, I put a lot of effort into naming the cocktails. We've got the Thank God You're a Gin Bramble and I'm a Mint Julep, Get Me Out of Here. That's right.
Do we win the prizes as well, because we're here? Do we get a chance of winning the prizes?
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
You're lying to me.
What? I can just
You're lying to me.
I can just
You're
get
a
you
liar. the stupidest fucking shot.
So the same rules as always. Obviously, no phones, no cheating. Spelling doesn't matter. No yelling out. And write Jeremy or Patience, depending on which side of the room you're on right now. If you're in the middle, you get to choose. So write it on your front page of your answer sheet right now. Yes. On. Some team names. Oh, they're all writing. They're all. Some team names that I liked were the Brian Ferry Sexuals. It's an interesting team name. Tune Rats, of course. Prince Harry Styles was good. Not on your Winona, I'm not sure about. There's a team called I Love My Friends. Oh, that's beautiful. And you might be able to answer, like, the Steady Hands of Sam Pang is one of the team names. Now,
I don't know. I would love to know what this is all about.
well, since...
I'm thinking of going on the show and fighting him. Pete, do you know what it's about?
I've been on the show when he's referenced you many times.
Yeah.
I've never quite worked out. Maybe we should give him a call.
I called the king of beef, Carl Sandilands, and I said, "Have you ever heard of this Sam Pang cunt?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, apparently he just keeps going on about me on the show." And I said, "What should I do?" And he said, "Well, just call him." I've called him 3 times, he won't pick up.
Well, maybe if I call him, he'll pick up.
Yeah, maybe we should get him on the phone.
Do you want to call him?
He's pretty big these days, he hosts the Logies.
No, maybe if I rang him.
You don't have his fucking number.
I got it off Marty Sheargold. It's all right.
Let's race.
Let's race. Oh, I have to pretend I've got his number. Hang on.
Ringing. Busy man.
It's going to be awkward if this
setup.
backfires.
That's 5 rings now. 6. 7. 8. 7. There's a fucking crowd waiting, mate.
You might call back.
I won't leave a voice message because I'll just say, give me a quick call when you
Just tell him to call me.
Or maybe you could try Colin.
I don't know what it's about. It's probably just another Australian pulling another Australian down there.
Yeah. If you want to bash him, I'll back you up. Unless he wants to come on the show, in which case you're very
No, I
welcome.
don't want to bash
Sam.
him.
I'd
I
love
love him. I love him. I look forward to finding out why
I-
he's got it in for me, though. I don't know.
In all sincerity, I don't think there's anything malicious in it. I think you're just a name that he plucked out.
Possibly.
That he goes to.
Yeah.
That he goes to. Because what is he? He always says, in the wise words of Conrad Sewell, or the sage words of Conrad Sewell, is what he. It's the same. It's the same
Steady
line.
Hands or whatever that is.
Oh, the Steady Hands. Sorry.
I have a song called Healing Hands. I don't know if that's got something to do with it, but who knows?
Anyway, we'll figure it out.
He's
by
a
then.
big fan.
Or we'll bash him. One of the two will happen tonight. Let's get into it. Round 1. Question 1. Every line in the Savage Garden hit song Affirmation begins with which 2 words? Every line in Affirmation begins with which 2 words? Alright, question 2. This is for 3 points. Excluding percussion, what are the 3 instruments played in the Brisbane Symphony Orchestra with 4-letter names? There's 3 different instruments with 4-letter names. Which one are they? Question 3. Who is the highest grossing Australian musical playwright of all time? Who is the highest grossing Australian musical writer of all time? I'll give you a clue. It was very recent. Their work was very recent. All right, question 4. This is just an audio question. I need you to identify the 5 songs. This time we got 5. Just the song titles. I'll play them twice. Here we go.
You both. I know the version of me. Is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in
here they are again.
Best for you both. I know the version of me. If she preferred it like me, would she go down on you in a bit? I'll be there. You want my love, you want my heart, and we will never, ever, ever be apart. Oh, we an item, don't we play it?
Bottles in the VIP. All the girls make out for the whole damn club to see. Let's go. People always say that my music's loud. So
Question 5. Which career-defining hit from 1997 contains the line "Down the Waterfall" in the chorus? Massive hit song from 1997 with the line "Down the Waterfall." Alright, question 6. This is 2 answers for 2 points. Which 2 Bruce Springsteen songs have titles that begin with the word born? 2 Bruce Springsteen songs beginning with born. Question 7. Which has the higher capacity for a concert, Madison Square Garden or the Brisbane Entertainment Centre? Higher capacity, Madison Square Garden or the Brisbane Entertainment Centre? Alright. Next up is an audio question. This is 4 answers for 4 points. I just need the artists from these snippets. So give me the artists from these snippets. I'll play them twice. Maybe 3 times. Here we go.
I walk alone.
I walk alone.
Alright, here they are again.
I gotta walk alone. I walk alone.
I walk alone.
I walk alone.
Even if you don't know this song, we've got very recognisable voices. Here they are for the last time.
I gotta walk alone. I walk alone.
I walk alone.
I walk alone.
Question 9. Question 9. What is the first step in the time warp dance? In the time warp, what is the first step? And question 10. This is 2 answers for 2 points. Character. Which 2 pop songs with female singers reached number 3 in the 2000s with the word dance floor in the title? There are 2 big hit songs in the 2000s with dance floor in the title. What are they? All right, lock in your answers for that round. Commit to what you've got. That's the end of round 1. So please swap your answer sheets over with the team nearby. It doesn't matter how many times you swap, as long as you don't have your own answer sheet in front of you. We're going to go through and mark them together.
Welcome to intermission.
All right, here come the answers. Dicko, we'll start with you. Every line in affirmation begins with what 2 words?
I believe.
I believe is correct. Which thinks he believes. Jen, you seemed on top of this. The instruments with 4-letter names.
Hello. We said tuba,
Oh, so yes. Tuba, yeah.
harp,
Yeah, yes.
and oboe.
Correct. Harp, oboe, and tuba. You get all those?
Got all those.
Colin, who's the highest grossing Australian musical playwright?
Tom Munchin?
Oh, it's Tim Minchin. Yeah, that's
Sorry, that's
pretty close.
incorrect.
All right, Tim. All right.
Oh,
Come on, fuck
Tim
it up, that's it.
Minchin, Eddie Perfect.
Yeah.
Tom Munchin, I would have thought.
Actually, Baz Luhrmann's kind of up there too because of the Moulin Rouge musical. Interestingly,
Right.
yeah.
And what's the correct answer?
Tim Minchin.
Great.
Nailed it.
Awesome.
I was going to ask you. You've done a bit of musical theatre yourself.
Yes, I have. A few times, yes.
I saw you back in 2008 at QPAC doing the Mikado.
Yes.
And I was lucky enough to meet you after the show.
Yes, sir.
I got a photo with you, but I couldn't find it in time
Thank God.
tonight. But I had an artist draw up what it would have looked like.
It's quite convincing.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, your mate, little Eddie Shutterstock. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I was 17 at the time, so you were very, very strong.
Right. How old are you now?
33, the same age as Jesus when he died.
Way. Happy birthday.
Well, the reason I bring up Tim Minchin too is Tim Minchin covered Ballpark Music and Like a Virgin. What an honour. What was that like?
Best moment of my life.
Did you know it was going to happen before?
No, absolutely not. I got a text message first thing in the morning from several people being like, "Oh my God, Tim Minchin's doing a song." And I was on the toilet at the time, so I watched it live whilst I was on the toilet.
Oh, fantastic.
Listened live, yeah, it was the best poo ever.
Is that the best poo ever? Was that the only person who's done Ballpark Music at
Yes.
Like a Virgin?
Yes.
There was a time, I only remember this recently, there was a time where we were touring together, my band was supporting us around
Good
Australia.
memories.
Yeah, it's great memories. And Sam, the singer from Ballpark, came up to me one day, he was like, "Man, your song Impact, it's so good, man. Next time we do Like a Version, I think we're going to do that. I'd love to do it for Like a Version." I was like, "Oh my God, really?" Yeah, no, don't be silly. And then I didn't think of anything of it, and the tour ended, then a month later, it was announced you guys were doing Like a Version. I was like, is the Maniac going to do it? No, probably not. And then they announced, "Oh, it's an Australian band." I was like, "Oh," and then they said, "It's from Brisbane, it's a local legend." I was like, "Oh my God, there's a chance they're going to do it." And then you did this.
Oh, bloody hell. Everybody does that song.
Yeah.
To be fair, we probably asked if we could cover your song, and they probably went, "No, can you do Powderfinger instead?"
Yeah, that's actually much more offensive, thank you. That makes me feel so much worse.
Next time, Aimon, next time.
Give me the 5 songs we had. You Ought to Know. We had About a Girl. We had, is it All American Rejects' Dirty Little Secret?
Yes.
You knew this one, Conrad. It was Baby. And the last one was LMFAO, Sorry for Party Rocking. Well done. And there is a theme there. The theme is, it's a retelling of Dave Grohl's public confession yesterday. You ought to know about a girl, dirty little secret baby, sorry for party rocking. The ultimate sorry for party rocking.
Wait, is this a real thing?
Yes.
That has been going over my head for days.
I feel personally attacked.
I did, like, Dave Grohl has had a baby out of wedlock?
Yeah, yesterday he announced it.
Okay, I actually think it's really important for Dave Grohl to have babies out of wedlock, though. Like, that is legitimately a good thing for the world, and I hope there's more of them. I just say, would do for the world.
What do you think, Pete? Do you agree with that?
I'm actually one of Kurt Cobain's kids out of wedlock. Don't do the math. It's confusing because, like, you frown a little bit when you have a kid out of wedlock, but then he's saying that he's going to raise that kid, lovingly and caringly. You kind of go, "Oh, well, that's good. Good on you, Dave." We all love that.
Yeah, he's an arsehole, but not that much of an arsehole.
That's right. That's right.
Aimon, did you know what the Foo Fighters supports in New Zealand were called?
No, what?
The Breeders and Dick Move.
Wow, okay.
Very chill.
Inspiration, perhaps. Freddie, the career-defining hit with Down the Waterfall, did you know this?
We did. Can you sing it?
I can't sing. Oh yes, it is, of course. Angels by Robbie Williams.
Correct. Down the Waterfall.
Ah, yeah.
I always thought it was... I don't
That was also about an illegitimate son of his. Because that's where he threw it.
So, Angels is It's like a big song in the UK. It's always the final song of a night of a club. Is that right?
That's very true. Yeah, I was usually kicked out by then, but yeah, everyone like gathers around in a circle and links arms, and it's a very beautiful thing. Yeah, it's maybe the most patriotic I got living in England. To be fair,
Everyone's talking about Angels now because we've rocked their worlds. Who got that? Oh, well done. You're from Britain originally, Freddie.
I am. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
So, I've got a little game for you. You've been in Australia for a while.
I am. Is this by game? Do you mean citizenship test?
Yeah. It's called Britain versus Australia because I was thinking,
okay, right.
What song do we like to finish nights with here in Australia? Unfortunately, it's usually the Horses.
Sure.
Or You're the Voice is another big one that we're friends with. No, wait. Oh, what? Yeah. So I thought we'd play a round of Britain or Australia. I was going to ask if you wanted to play Colin, but weirdly, your Wikipedia specifically says that you do not like London. So I thought maybe we'll get Dicko to play. So Dicko and Freddie, this is who does it better. So closing song, we'll do You're the Voice or Angels. Which one's better?
Got to be the Voice.
You're the Voice. Yes. I will concede that. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Correct. Powderfinger or Coldplay? Who does it better?
Well, Coldplay had Michael J. Fox come up at Glastonbury, and as quick as they got him on, they shoved him off after Fix You, which also is a crazy song to sing with a man with a debilitating disease you cannot fix.
Did they give him the maracas?
Yeah, mate.
That's why he's a pro. The correct answer is Powderfinger. Who has the better royal family? The Irwins or the Queen and etc.?
Queensland royalty.
I'm gonna say the Irwins because the only remaining royal family members in that picture are active sex offenders.
Yeah, and they're all fucking German.
Correct. What about Eshays versus Chavs?
Chavs all day, brother.
Chavs all day.
Yeah, gotta go for Chavs.
That's incorrect. It's actually Eshays with an accent. Big Banana versus Big Ben.
I do love a big thing in Australia.
They're trying to merge the two together, the Big Banana. So I'm gonna go for that.
Big Banana. I was gonna skip that slide. Tracy Grimshaw or Louis Theroux.
Louis Theroux all the way.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So so you say that you're Tracy Grimshaw, do you? Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So Conrad, you got in a fight with Justin Bieber, is that right? Yes, okay, right.
It's actually
and
Tracy
Sam
Grimshaw.
Pang wants to fucking kill you. Right, okay. Clearly he hasn't been paying attention.
Football versus football.
Football all day.
Football.
Football's correct.
Game.
And which country does men better?
I look like Dicko's illegitimate son in that photo.
I see you didn't have to do any doctoring with my photo there. Thanks very much.
It's Australia. Well done. Okay, not bad. God, they're good. The two Bruce Springsteen songs were Born to Run and Born in the USA. Born to Run, Born in the USA. Yeah. Seems obvious now. Conrad, which has the high capacity? Now, you've played both.
Yeah. But I didn't know actually.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden feels pretty small.
Yeah.
To be honest. So
I can
I thought the
imagine.
entertainment centre was bigger. Was it right?
MSG is 19,500. Brisbane Entertainment Centre is 13,500.
Oh yeah.
So it's MSG.
Yeah. In my defence, I was very ill the night I performed there and was surprised I pulled it together to get on the stage. So maybe it was maybe it just felt small because I was feeling small myself.
You're in tunnel vision probably. You've played some amazingly huge stages. You've done the main stage at Coachella, at Madison Square Garden. But the one that I thought, here you are at bloody Coachella, look at that. The one I'm the most impressed by, it was actually the first time I ever saw you. I was on tour with my band and we were up late one night after a show in Traralgon. And we were watching Jimmy Fallon and you came on and sang a song. And we were like, who's this guy? Because we were really into choir music at the time. It was Remind Me. It was a banger, and we were just blown away by it. And then we're like, this guy's from Brisbane? Holy crap. So what was it like being on Jimmy Fallon, doing The Tonight Show?
It was great. Yeah, it was amazing. It was such a... But you know what? It's fucked. The record label fucked up and didn't pay for the rights. Supposedly when you go on Fallon, the label has to pay for it to then be on YouTube. And something happened, it didn't, so you actually can't watch it on YouTube.
I've been looking everywhere for it. Yeah.
What a ruin. But it did happen, yeah. And it was pretty amazing. Got to meet him, and Ice Cube was on the show that night, so I got to meet Ice Cube. So yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
Sam Pang's never been on Jimmy Fallon, has he?
Yeah, no, he never has. But, you know. He hosts the Logies, though.
What was more kind of intimidating, playing for the broadcast or playing for the Roots in front of you?
The broadcast. I hate TV stuff. Is always just like, oh man, it makes you feel sick.
Yeah.
And there's a really high note that I have to hit at the end of that song, and it's just like the tension, like the nerves, just made my voice just go like that. But luckily I hit it. But usually, like I've done TV before, and it just goes. It's like
Give it a crack now.
The nerves. No
Give
way.
it a crack now. Come on. Come on. Come on.
No, I'm good.
Oh. Hey, Conrad.
Conrad. Just give us something. 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 Just something. Just something. People are paid good money. Just give us something. Just give us something.
Well, the song was but can I have a bit of reverb in the mic? When I think about love, when you are right beside me, I think about us, when you will always find me.
Okay, let me show you how it's done.
What do you reckon?
No, let me show you a couple of things, Conrad. Take notes, mate. Wait, no.
Playing at the Princess Theatre tomorrow night, guys. Still tickets available. Go grab them.
That is an incredible song too. But I really love that song. Are you doing it at Princess?
Yeah. It's one of my favourite ones to sing. Actually.
Do you have a choir there with you?
Tomorrow it's a surprise, but no, it's not.
Shit.
But we do. It's only a small choir, but yeah.
If you want a couple of extras.
Hey, could be you.
The artists from the snippets, we had Cher was the first one. We had Green Day.
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Yes. Thank you.
And the last one was Blink-182. See, what's funny is he says, I wore cologne, but it sounds like I wore cologne, so we had fun. Very clever. Pete, what's the first step in the time warp dance?
I should know this because I was the narrator at Rocky Horror in Sydney this year. It's a jump to the left.
Yes, correct. Oh, if you wrote step to the right because of the poorly worded question, I'll give you a... Because it could like, what's the first step? I realised that as I asked it.
No, because it clearly says, and then you just step to the right.
but step. I was like, they could take it as what's the first step? That's a jump. This is
Very political.
Oh, okay,
Very
actually,
political.
I get it.
Very political. Nice. I liked what you did there.
Pete, what was it like being the narrator on Rocky Horror Show?
It sincerely was great. Jason Donovan was Frank, and it was a great cast. I'd never done theatre at all. I've done stand-up, obviously, for a long time, but it was my first theatre experience, and it was great. And you're so fucking nervous the first night, and then you start getting more comfortable, and then you get too comfortable. Where the last night, I go at the front at the start, and I do a bit of narration, and the next thing I got to do is come back and do the time warp. And the first thing is you got a flip chart, and you got to go, it's a jump to the left and a step to the right, and all the rest of it. It's all out of my head now. But then you leave the stage, and you wait about 90 seconds. They do a little tap dance, and then you're back on to do the time warp again. And it was the last night, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable on this stage. And I had my phone. I took a selfie on stage because I explained it was my last night with these two. And I left to go to do the time warp. Did the first bit. Got up and I had my phone in my pocket. I thought, I'm going to get my phone. I'm professional. I'm going to get my phone out of my pocket so it doesn't go off or, I put it in my dressing room. But as I was putting my phone in my dressing room, I thought, oh, fuck, Colin and Carlton are playing at the moment. I'll just get a quick score. Oh, Pies are winning. I'll just watch for a little bit. And then I hear the fucking end of the song through the dressing room. And I'm like, fuck. And I go out and the producers are coming up, like running towards me. Is everything okay? And I was like, oh yeah, I just got a message from my mum, she's not good. Because my mum had she came up to Sydney with my dad to watch the show and saw me in fishnets and that night fainted and was in hospital for a week. In all sincerity, so that happened. So, like, when I said my mum is not well, it had a kind of grave fucking resonance to it. So, yeah, it was a bit dodgy, but yeah, but it was great. I love the experience, and we're doing a theatre production at the moment. That's why we're in Brisbane for the next month rehearsing, called Peter and the Starcatcher, and so we're learning a lot. But I wouldn't have done this if I hadn't really enjoyed that. It was an amazing experience.
And when does Peter and the Starcatcher premiere?
It premieres in Canberra first, so we rehearse
Canberra 2029. Yeah. He hasn't done much theatre, so it's pretty slow going.
Yeah. It's going to take it that long.
It's going to be fucking awesome in 2029.
It's going to take that long for them to teach me how to read music.
That's right, yes. We're coming back to Brisbane in early next year, so most of these people just go, next year? Who the fuck knows what I'm doing next year? But anyway, I think we're coming back in March or something next year, so come and see it, or don't. I mean, do whatever you want. You're old enough to look after yourselves. There's plenty of entertainment. Please don't clap that mediocrity.
And it's Dead Puppet Society.
Dead Puppet Society here at Brisbane based, and they are geniuses, sincerely. I'm not just saying this, there's something in the water in Brisbane. Between Bluey, the guys behind Bluey and the Dead Puppet Society, and is Ray Gunn for Brisbane?
Shake and Stir Theatre Co.
Who's that?
Shake and Stir Theatre Co. We've got Fancy Long Legs now as well. Rachel Burke, friend of the show, tonight. That's right. Not on your right, Aimon Clark.
Shout out everyone. And question 10. It was Murder on the Dance Floor. And did you get the other one? No?
Well,
did you get the other one, Conrad?
We had Evacuate the Dance Floor.
Evacuate the Dance Floor is correct. Well done. Alright, that's the end of round one. We've got a 5-minute break. Grab a drink, grab some food, go to the toilet. We'll get back into it in about 5 minutes. Alright. Here's a bit of an update on the on-stage scores. Team Jeremy grovelled and begged for half a point for one of their questions. So 15.5 is what they're on. Team Patience is on 16 points. There's half a point in it. Let's get into round 2. Which B-52 song features them imitating dolphins, stingrays, jellyfish, and narwhals? Which B-52 song features them imitating dolphins, stingrays, jellyfish, and narwhals? Question 12. This is 2 answers for 2 points. Which 2 Britney Spears #1 hits feature an ellipsis in the title? Which 2 Britney Spears #1 hits feature an ellipsis in the titles? Question 13. Which former American Idol judge wrote Spinning Around by Kylie Minogue and had a #1 hit called Opposites Attract with MC Scat Cat? Former American Idol judge wrote Spinning Around and had a hit called Opposites Attract. Question 14. Lindsay Lohan had a big hit in 2004 with which song that shared its title with the Fleetwood Mac album? Lindsay Lohan had a big hit with a song that shared its title with the Fleetwood Mac album. What was it? Question 15 for 4 points. I need you to identify the songs from the Simi version. So our band leader, Simi Lacroix, is going to do covers of 4 different songs as a medley. He'll play them twice. 4 of them for 4 points, just the song titles. Take it away when you're ready, Simi. time to play a little game to give away some prizes. The Triffitt's going to choose 4 random tables for me. We're just going to play a little game of Brisbane. Oh, if you want to play too, all right.
What about this table?
Yeah, well, you can play too. We'll play right now. Okay, Brisbane band or Pokemon. Okay.
Okay, great.
Pikachu.
Brisbane band. It was pre-Powderfinger.
No, you blew it. It was
Shit.
Pokemon. Okay.
That went well.
Trevor, can you choose me a team to play, please? Ooh. Alright. Hello. This is to win some beers. Oh, hello. And a ballpark music beer stubby holder. Wow, okay. Yours is Hatchie. Is that a Brisbane band or a Pokemon?
Brisbane band.
Brisbane band's correct. Well done. Choose another table for me, please. Well done. Oh, all right. Yours is Sekiden. Here's a Pokemon. It's a Brisbane band. Oh my god. You can have some beers though. You're alright. Alright, choose another team for me. Let's say a Virgil. Yours is Bloom. Pokemon. Oh, not even. Correct, it's a Pokemon. Well done. And you can have a ballpark music jumper. It's not really the season.
That's vintage.
Yeah. And the next one is going to win some beers and a ballpark music Christmas shirt too. Okay. Thank you, Jen. All right. Choose one more team for me. Down the front. Okay. Yours is Psycho. Pokemon? Are you sure? Do you want to lock in Pokemon? Are you sure you don't want to change to Brisbane? Are you sure? You definitely don't want to Brisbane? Correct! It's all right, well done! That's for you, good stuff. Alright, that's the game. Are you familiar with Psycho?
What, me?
Are you familiar with the singer Psycho?
No.
Her dad is Alistair McLeod.
Alistair McLeod.
Yeah, from
What?
Ready Steady Cook.
Yeah. What? She's
the daughter of the
Alistair
Cook
McLeod.
man. Yeah.
Yes, I cooked many times with Alistair McLeod on Ready Steady Cook, and most of the time he was a lovely Irishman who talked really nicely and well and for long periods, and then we would get to the tasting and he would just go, "Don't eat the chicken." So he was a lovely man, but you've got great facts.
Thank you.
Whoever you are. Great to be here.
Don't you remember me when you
Alistair
picked me
McLeod's
up?
son.
Yeah, you picked me up once. You say I'm Sam Pang's son.
Alistair McLeod's son.
I picked you up once, that's weird.
Yeah, we've got a photo. Question 16. What song title is shared by Sex Pistols, Conrad Sewell, and the song that was recently the British national anthem? What song title is shared by Sex Pistols, Conrad Sewell, and the British national anthem? Alright, here's a tricky one. This says 2 points, but it's actually 3 points. For 3 points, which 3 words could you find spelled out in hit songs by Fergie? What are the 3 words that you could find spelled out in hit songs by Fergie? And if you're unfamiliar with Fergie, this is what Fergie looks like. 3 words by Fergie. Very cool. Question 18. This is actually 4 points, this one. All of these artists have songs about the something of life. What are they? A is Elton John. He's got a song called The Something of Life. What is it? B, Dire Straits. C is Monty Python. And D is Ricky Martin. This is for 4 points. Something of Life. All right, this should be easy. Question 19. Which band had a huge hit in 1987 with the song Run to Paradise? Which band had a huge hit with the song Run to Paradise? I forgot to say too, first place tonight is going to get a Conrad Sewell vinyl too. Signed by him, hopefully. Very nice. And question 20, this is for 2 points. This is an interesting one. Which 2 chart-topping songs from 2011 featured the line "Sticks and stones may break my bones"? 2 chart-topping songs from 2011 with the line "Sticks and stones may break my bones." All right, that is the end of round 2. Please swap your answer sheets over. We'll go through and mark them together. Here we go. Round 2 answers. Colin, we'll start with you. The B-52 song.
Rock Lobster.
Correct. Rock Lobster. The reason I asked you is because of this this clip I love of you, because you're an expert.
Please don't.
Okay.
Please don't. We talked about this. We talked about this. No, please don't. How about I'll just talk over it? Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
It was good.
Oh, it was good. It was actually good.
Yeah.
I'm talking to my wife. No, it was actually good tonight. No, it's actually good. TV, performances, sex. It was actually good tonight. No, that was good. It was actually good.
What was it like going on QI? That was...
It was pretty incredible. Yes, old mate Alan Davies I've known for a few years, and as Mick Jagger used to tell me, never name drop. And went to the soccer with Stephen Fry up in Norwich, which was awesome, and met Arsene Wenger, the Arsenal manager, which was pretty cool. And look, it's so British, it's so kind of old-fashioned, but they really look after you. And unlike Australian TV networks, they pay quite well. Yes.
And so why do you slag off London so much in your Wikipedia?
That was written many years ago. I don't know, because when I first went there, when none of these people were born, it was really hard to live there and expensive, and the rate, it was like 33 cents to the pound, and I fucking hated it. And it got dark at 2:30 in the afternoon because it was winter. But I love the English dearly. They have a great, and this is very similar to that kind of English kind of atmosphere. You know, when they play darts, they're just up for a good time, and it's thanks for having us, and all the best. And my name's Hamish and Andy. Thank
you. The 2 Britney Spears #1 hits. Pete, did you get these?
We went with "Baby Hit Me" one more time.
Yes, and the other one?
And the other one was "Oops, I Did It Again."
That's true. It's "Oops, I Did It Again" and "Baby One More Time," which also works as a retelling of the Dave Grohl public confession.
Which I still am a fan of. Controversially, I'm still into it.
So I did it again, baby, one more time. Jen, what did you have for the next question?
Hello. Paula Abdul.
Paul Abdul's correct. The reason I bring this up is you have a bit of experience being a scat cat yourself. Here's you on Play School.
Audience was blown away when she did her cool cat scat.
Meow 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 meow.
Pretty cool. being on Play School like?
Best day of my life.
What was
Yeah.
Big Ted like?
Or did you know that all of the animal, I mean, they're not real. All of the toys that they have there are all the original ones. And they've just been like stitched together a million times.
Really?
And they're all like, yeah, they old.
It's the same with Aggro when he came.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's actually the same Aggro.
Yeah, Play School was everything that you would imagine it to be. Everyone was so sweet and amazing and yeah, loved it. Great
Did
time.
Sam manage to keep a civil tongue in his head? Because I saw the book. I love ballpark music, and one concert I saw you. The only thing he said for the whole concert was "motherfuckers" after and before every song. That's all he said.
That is his favourite thing to say. Yeah, we kept it very family friendly, mostly.
Conrad, Lindsay Lohan had a big hit. Oh.
Did she?
Pardon?
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had rumours for that one.
No, I was supposed to say. Okay. I was supposed to say Lindsay Lohan had a big hit, and then you just say it. You say rumours, then I say no, it's true. Look it up. I just thought that. Correct, it's rumours. But you're friends with Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, we've hung out a few times. Yeah, did a bit of karaoke together.
Have you ever worked with her in music? Or?
I haven't worked with her. She came to a Kygo show years ago in London. That's when I met her, and we went out that night in London. And it's just she's quite the person to go out with. It's just like I think she thought there was paparazzi following her, and there was nobody following us. It was hilarious, but we were ducking and weaving throughout London, and there was nobody following us.
Conrad,
she's a legend.
Was that when she was partying hard?
It was when she was partying. We were both partying very hard. It was a fun time. She's a great girl, and she really is actually quite nice. You call her, you ask her for a favour, she actually picks up the phone. Yeah. Unlike Sam Pang, you know what I mean?
She's actually quite nice.
That's like you
She's
thought
lovely.
Mean Girls was a documentary. She's actually quite nice. Very pleasant.
The songs from the Simi versions, we had Abracadabra, or I'll take Houdini if you're Yes. Okay, I won't. I won't take it.
We saw the wink.
A bibbity bobbity boo. Did you get the next one, Colin? It was hard. You got it.
We got Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. We also accept Hibbity Hobbity Who.
Hibbity hobbity who?
Well, you're accepting everything these days.
We're all just trying to have a good time. Did you get the next one? It was tricky.
No, the next one we didn't get. I think we got the last one.
It's a song called Hocus Pocus. Focus. Focus, yeah. Dutch like prog band. It's a really cool song. And the last one is
That's right.
Sabrina Carpenter, Please, Please, Please.
Yeah.
They're all magic words. Please is the magic word. Yeah.
But just to confirm, he's not accepting Houdini.
Conrad, you should know this. It's one of your songs and the Sex Pistols. What did you have?
We had God Save the Queen.
God Save the Queen is correct. Now, I'm sure this has been brought up to death, but you released the song God Save the Queen on September 9th, 2022. 2 hours later, the Queen died.
Yeah, that's how that album went, pretty much. Yeah, it was pretty rough. My dad called me that day, and we knew that was going to be the first single. And we spent a lot of money on that album. Well, Sony did. And a few days before the first single was coming out, it was that song, and Dad's like, the Queen's not doing too well.
Are you worried
He's
that
English.
listening to it killed her?
And I was like, but, this could go either way. This could be, it could be the anthem for her passing.
Well, that's what, yeah.
So when 12 o'clock came around and she passed, it was like, wow, this really is crazy. Like, maybe they'll play it tomorrow on the radio and it'd be like, let's celebrate the Queen's life. But that didn't happen. All press got cancelled and the song, went to places where songs go to die. But you can hear it tomorrow night at the Princess Theatre if you want to come through.
The Adventures of Lano and Woodley was released in 1997, and we went to air 24 hours after Princess Diana died. Good story.
Rove Live was on September 2001. We had just finished our Tuesday night show when the first plane went into the tower. And our first thought was, fuck, we don't have the right jokes about this for another week.
I was going to say, who's next on your celebrity Death Note kill list? God Save Sam Payne. We'll see. We'll try and squash the beef. The songs that you can find spelled out in Hit Songs by Fergie. Did you know this one, Pete?
Yeah, we had lumps. As in by lumps. Yeah, it's really quiet. You got to listen for it.
Oh yeah.
We had glamorous.
Glamorous is correct.
Yes. And we took a bit of a swing at the third one. We just wrote knob.
Okay. What did you guys have?
A big swing.
We got tasty.
Oh.
T to the A to the S T.
Yeah, and also in that song, D to the E to the L-I-C-I-O-U-S, delicious and tasty. And that's how they spell it. It's not correct.
It's weird that knob wasn't one of them.
I know.
That's strange.
Okay, and then a B.
Could you just check again, knob? Could you just check again your records there? Knob, cock.
Is it K-N-O-B?
Or knock, cock, knock. Can you just check again with your Google?
Yeah, in a sec. Pete, I was going to say, speaking of tasty, this was on air yesterday.
I bet his house had
You
all
won
that
the
as well,
Amazing
to be honest.
Race.
This is the first time in Argentina, though. Yes, yes. And this is, I've got to say, the finest I've had. Oh. I mean, the ambience could be nicer.
What was happening in that scene?
We had to eat. That's my beautiful wife, Bridge, who is a beautiful vomiter at a restaurant. And we had to eat an entire cow's head. This was in the north of Argentina. And it was a lot. It was a lot. And you had Havana Brown and her friend Stephanie just throwing their guts up all the way behind us. And it was a lot. It wasn't as bad. We did I'm a Celebrity together, didn't we, Dicko? And where they made me eat fermented tofu and pig's anus. Yeah, I know, tofu, disgusting. And you had to, you had to eat some penis over there. But Dicko, you were lovely about it, weren't you?
I actually ate a load of testicles. And then they asked me to do a challenge. So, I had to eat a zebra, a warthog bollock, and a zebra bollock, and we were going swimmingly. I got them down, a bit chewy. It's like shit pate, basically. Corner shop pate.
How do they compare to human testicles? Be honest.
Well, I don't think they'd fully cooked the zebra one because it was self-saucing in the middle.
Okay. But specifically, how do they compare to Shannon Knowles' testicles?
You can tell you're from.
But you know what? That actual challenge was cut short because Dom from Maths called Kerry Ann Kenley a cunt, and it was amazing to sit there like we're seeing a reality TV meltdown that I had nothing to do with. So just going, did she just call Cack a cunt? Yeah, it was a fabulous moment.
We laughed about that for so long over there. Because there was this moment where I wasn't at the challenge, so we were in the camp, and these guys come back. It was Dicko, it was Woody from Will and Woody, and Dom, and they came back, and they looked a bit. Something had happened, obviously, and Carrie Ann had already been in and was upset, and then she said goodbye and left. But she didn't tell us kind of what went down. She briefly told us actually what went down, and then she left. And then, so they come back, the three of them. Dom's in the middle of their arm. She's upset, arms around them. And Woody is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Like, very, doesn't want to offend anyone. And he's like, okay, guys, there's been an incident. He explained the challenge, which we already knew, or this, and then, So then things got a little bit heated. I think it's fair to say, Dom, that things were said that perhaps one might regret. And I guess if we had our time again, and then Dicko just says, she called Carrie Ann a cunt. Which fucking set me off massively. We replayed that in a fucking, like, we did it so many times. It's so fucking funny. She called Carrie Ann a cunt.
I was going to say, you're so obviously from Mulaney when your point of reference is, oh, it's a bit like corner shop pate. Also, I did check. She does spell out knob in Where is the Love, so I'll give you the point. Yeah.
We're taking it on the truth.
The songs were Circle of Life, Walk of Life,
Yes.
Meaning of Life. Let's always look on the bright side. Oh. And Cup of Life. Question 19.
What about always look at the bright side of life?
I don't think it was in the song title. I'll check.
Always look at the bright side of life.
Oh my God, you're right. Sorry. I'll take Bright Side of Life.
Revolution!
Don't get used to it, you psychos. All right. And the Choir Boys from question 19.
What about living La Vida Loca? Doesn't that mean the crazy life? Fuck this shit!
I lost control.
You think Melbourne's bad?
The chart-topping songs for question 20 were S&M, and the other one Titanium. There you bloody go. Right, we're gonna have a quick break, 5 minutes, we're gonna get back into it very soon. All right. It's time to play a mini game, if everyone's into it. The winner of this mini game is going to get some ballpark music merch and a bottle of Jameson Black Barrel. Oh, yummy! Oh my God. Okay, so this is a game called LinkedIn Park. I need you to tell me, is this a Linkin Park song or a Brisbane business that I found on LinkedIn? So Linkin Park or LinkedIn. So everybody stand up. Everyone stand up. If you think it's a Linkin Park song, put your hands on your heads. If you think it's a LinkedIn business, put your hands on your bum. So business, Linkin Park, okay? Linkin Park, business. Okay. We'll do one together. Breaking the habit. Linkin Park or LinkedIn? Lock it in. 3, 2, 1. It's Linkin Park. Lost a couple of people. A place for my head. Look it in. 3, 2, 1. It's Linkin Park. Tree of knowledge. Lock it in. 3, 2, 1. It's a business. Commercial real estate. The culture cure. Lock it in. 3, 2, 1. It's a business. Unlocks the magic in teams. Pushing me away. I think that says. Look it in. 3, 2. It's Linkin Park, obviously. Yeah. Richard's Tasty Corner. It's a business, of course. Down the road. Check it out. Hidden No More. 3, 2, 1. It's Sharp Attack. Look it in. 3, 2, 1. It's okay. LinkedIn. Feel good. Part of Me. 3, 2, 1. Linkin Park. Okay. How many people we got left? I can see 2. You and one at the back, and someone over here. Okay. It's done. Empty Spaces. Oh, interesting. It's Linkin Park. Is it just you left? Well done! Come see me afterwards. I'll give it to you. All Mario. Forever yours. Forever beautiful. Pets forever. That was
How does he come up with these concepts, folks? I don't know.
It's been a long day. Okay.
QWERTY.
No More Sorrow. Let's Linkin Park. Lockjaw. Linkin Park. She Bangs. Albion. There you go. Feel Good Mask. Castle Glass. Pretty Birdie. And Tricky Fix. There you go. All right. Let me give you an update on the scores on stage. Team Jeremy's on 30 and a half. Respectful. Patience is on 32. Still very, very close. We've got one more round to go. Let's get into it. Round 3. All right. What are the names of the two members of the White Stripes? What are the two members of the White Stripes? Question 22. I need you to identify the songs from the 8-bit versions. This is 4 answers for 4 points. I don't think it's too tricky. I tested it on a trivia the night last week and nobody got more than 2, but I feel like you guys can get it. Here we go.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What's 8-bit mean?
Oh, I actually don't know, but it means it sounds like it's played on a Nintendo. It's like
What's
it sounds like
Nintendo mean?
It's like a little Game Boy type thing.
What's Game Boy mean? Sorry, I was born in 1942.
Okay, here they are. 4 of them for 4 points. Question 23. This is 2 answers for 2 points. Released in 2004 and 1999, which iconic music videos opened with the singer playing a sexy flight attendant? One's from 99, the other one's from 2004. Iconic music videos with a singer playing a sexy flight attendant. Question 24. This is for 3 points. Give me the Australian artists from their album titles. This might be a bit tricky. First one is Breakfast at Sweethearts. Which artist had that? B's Breakfast at Fat Boys. And C's Breakfast for Pathetics. Oh, cool one. Breakfast at Sweethearts, Breakfast at Fat Boys, Breakfast for Pathetics. Question 25. Known for the hits Burn and Chains, which singer was the longest serving cast member on the show Young Talent Time? Known for Burn and Chains. longest serving cast member on Young Talent Time. Question 26. This is quite tricky, but it was too interesting a coincidence not to bring up. 2 number 1 songs in the 80s by Australian bands, and they feature backing vocals by a member from Hall & Oates. So Hall did backing vocals on one of these songs, Oates did backing vocals on another one. They both went to number 1 and they're both by Australian bands. Do you know them? I'm feeling like you don't, but have a guess. Do you want some more information? Alright, well I'll happily give it to you. One was by In Excess. The other one was Icehouse. Oh my gosh. Question 27 for 3 points. Justin Timberlake had 3 hits from Future Sex Love Sounds with Love in the title. What were they? 3 hit songs from Future Sex Love Sounds with Love in the title. What were they? We just had an idea earlier. Freddie McManus is a very keen soccer player. He talks a big game about the beautiful game. Emma Holland's official record for juggles on this stage is 10. Do you reckon you can beat that, Freddie?
Let's do it.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can do it. I've got a Matilda's ball for you. Okay, I'll give you a couple goes. Oh my god. Oh, okay. That's a good start.
Second chance!
I can beat that. He's just warming up, folks. He's just warming up. Here we go.
7, 8. Oh my god.
Can I challenge him?
3. Okay. Last one. 8. Well, very respectful, Freddie. Oh my god. Do you want to have a go,
There's
Conrad?
a challenger. Conrad's up.
Oh! He got 8. 1, 2, 5. Oh. 2 more guys. 9. So that's 10, you think?
Colin!
The record stands. Can you give it up for Emma Holland down the front?
No one can beat Holland.
Question 28 for 2 points. Which 2 massive hits by David Bowie name check Major Tom? 2 massive hits by David Bowie name check Major Tom for 2 points. Question 29. Which Best Picture winning musical shares its name with a band? The Best Picture winning musical shares its name with a band. Yeah. And question 30. Which huge hit from 1981 was inspired by a friend who opened up an adult magazine one day and saw his high school sweetheart posing inside? A friend of the band opened up an adult magazine one day, saw his high school sweetheart posing inside. All right, lock in your answers, lock in your guesses. That's the end of that round. Please swap it over with a team nearby.
For the final time, folks, pens down, answer sheets swapped. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Here come the answers. Question 21. Pete, you jumped on this straight away. The two members of the White Stripes.
Jack and Meg.
Jack and Meg, for 2 points, correct. You had a fun fact about the White Stripes in Melbourne too, right?
Well, they're playing the Corner Hotel, and somebody told me that's where they wrote Seven Nation Army.
Yeah.
During a sound check.
Yeah, they wrote
the Corner Hotel in Richmond in Melbourne. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there, and but I like the song.
Did you get the 8-bit versions too, Pete? Oh, the next question.
Oh, we're going. Yeah, we had Slide.
Slide's correct.
Open Arms.
Oh, did you guys know that?
We got two.
Yeah.
Drive, Incubus.
Drive is correct.
Incubus,
Drive, but sometimes you like to drive with open arms, don't you? Like it's.
Well, yeah, it'd be hard not to.
Yes.
He does say with open arms though. Did you get the next one?
Crush.
It's not Crash. Did you get it?
Play.
It's Play by Jennifer Lopez.
Can you not act so disappointed when we give you the wrong answer?
I'm sorry.
You just go,
No, I'm like,
fuckwits.
No, we should have yes-anded you, Pete. We could have had a with arms wide open sing-along from everybody in the audience. With arms wide open, on this side. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything. With arms wide open.
that was really good, guys.
We'll yes-and you from now on, guys. Sorry.
Conrad, you still need that choir for tomorrow?
And the final song, you guys didn't get it, did you? Oh, we did. Oh, Mutations.
I know it's Maps.
Maps is correct.
Yes.
Perfect, yeah. That's really. They're all Google apps. Yeah, that's a bit fun, right?
It's Google Slide.
The Google Slides, it's their version of PowerPoint.
Oh, Keynote for Google.
Jeremy, so every week for the last few months, every month for the last few months, we've been doing, Jeremy writes a special song for one particular group in the audience, and it's chosen completely at random. This month it was Daniel Shimming and I Love My Friends, which I believe are over there.
Gosh, Daniel Shimming and I Love My Friends.
So every month you change up the genre too. What did you go with this one?
I went with the genre that I call the sound of being mugged at a train station, which is obviously Australian hip hop. I love the genre, don't get me wrong. It's just that every time I see a train station, I hear this in my mind. But you know what? Now, what do you want to say, Aimon?
I was just going to say, you usually do a deep dive on the person, and what did you find out this time?
A deep dive. Well, usually I get a LinkedIn, but I couldn't get a LinkedIn this time. But feel free, Daniel, to send me your LinkedIn afterwards. I might work on a second song. But it was very coincidental, obviously at random, but it's actually Are You OK Day today, which is something we all believe in the panel. In fact, everyone from this panel has donated to Daniel Shimming's campaign. Yeah, which is fucking excellent. So get behind it. We believe a lot in Are You OK Day. It's something we talk about a lot. Often I'm like, Aimon, are you okay to loan me $50? No, but jokes aside, after Not In Your Rider, here's a little bit of behind-the-scenes magic. Aimon drives me home. That's very nice of Aimon. I obviously have a few of these beautiful Jamisons, show sponsor. And Aimon drives me home, and we have a 15-minute conversation on the way back to Clayfield, where we talk about our lives. And I ask Aimon, are you okay? Because you've been through a lot producing this episode. Yeah, and because I am an empath and I care about you, I, by association, have been through a lot too. So Aimon then asks me, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm okay if you're okay. Are you okay? To hear this song?
Yes, okay. Cool. So you found Daniel's...
It's a fundraising page from Richard Brisbane where Daniel, bloody fucking legend, has... he's a great guy. Any nominated Are You Okay?
All right, let's play the video.
Dan's gonna run, make some money. Here's something he said that's funny. Hey all, anyone feel like donating to charity? If you don't, I'm not gonna run. Okay, I'll still run, but just not as hard. Thanks. Danny loves his friends ask, are you okay? Are you okay? Danny loves his friends ask, are you okay? Are you okay? Danny loves his friends ask, are you okay? Are you okay? Danny loves his friends ask, are you okay? Are you okay? Trying to donate. Aimon Clark, $1. Simi Lacroix, $1. 50 cent, $1. Robbie Williams, 50 cents for the J Neale, $1. Jen Boyce, $1. Pay, $1. Tay, 20 cents for the Conrad, $1. Freddie, £1. Colin and Pete, $1. Busika, 10 cents for the Boo. What the good joke. Motherfucker, dang Simi, you're the maddest. Such a mag. You're the maddest. You're the maddest.
I noticed you actually did put a donation on his page too, bundled together under the name Nathan, you're a writer.
That's the combined donations of everybody on the panel plus the transaction fees. I don't know why I just wrote the message T, but it was 1 a.m. when I finished doing that last night. So,
thank you, Jeremy. Oh my God, give it up for Jeremy.
Thanks, Daniel. Donate to his campaign. It's still open.
The music videos. Here's the first one.
Baby, I can't just...
It's Toxic. And here's the other one.
Philanderer.
Learn to fly.
Philanderer.
There's got to be at
The
least
philanderer.
a dozen
The
more
philanderer
kids.
fighters.
There's got to be a dozen more kids.
And once again, your opinion on Dave Grohl, Patience?
I'm for it. I'm into it. Yeah, position unchanged.
The Australian artists from their album titles, the first one was Cold Chisel. The next two are local. Butterfingers. And Tired Lion. Good.
Actually, because Tired Line started in Perth.
Yeah.
That's what Colin was
Good
trying
news.
to say.
Pete, did you get the next one? Burn in Chains.
Yes, that's by the wonderful artist Tina Margaret Court Arena.
Margaret Court Arena, that's correct. Reason I bring it up is you actually had a hit in the Hottest 100, is it 1999?
Yes.
About someone from Young Talent Time?
Yes, Bevan Adensall from Young Talent Time. Yes. There we go. And yes, I was doing a segment on American Rosso on Triple J, and Peter Helliar PI, and they would set me tasks. And one of the first tasks was to track down, to write a song about Bevan Adensall from Young Talent Time. And it was during Comedy Festival. I was very busy doing my show, getting very drunk, and one night I saw Gatesy at the Hi-Fi bar in Melbourne, where at that time all the comedians went after the shows, and everyone went after the shows, and I just went, we just got to come up with as many Bevan Heaven songs as we can come up with. So it was Tears of Bevan, Bevan Has a Place on Earth, Highway to Bevan. And we just came out, and then we just like, it was all so quick, and we recorded it, and then it just kind of it went viral before viral was a kind of a thing, because there's no social media. So people were just ringing up around their landlines, telling each other, and just faxing it to each other. Just going, if I can check this out, this is your fax, check it out. And it went like 35. I think it was somewhere between Silverchair and Powderfinger or something.
Yeah, wow, that's higher than I have ever gotten as a.
Well, you got to work hard, don't you? You don't do the. If you don't put the hard yards in, you don't get the reward.
Dicko, you were a judge on the rebooted Young Talent Time too, right?
Yeah, it was largely a pointless exercise. Young kids shouldn't really sing music. Should wait until they've grown up, had sex, and developed a drug problem. Then they become interesting. Prepubescent tweens, fuck off.
And that's your final one. The number one song.
Would you believe he's actually a fucking delightful guy, to be honest? Like,
the songs, it's tricky. Here's the first one. Did you get this one, Dicko?
Dream on, white boy, white boy. Dream on, black girl, black girl.
So that's Paul and the McDowell.
No, we didn't get that.
Did you get the other one?
I don't know, play.
we had a crack at You're the Voice.
It's...
I
said electric blue. I said electric blue. I said it. And then I forgot about it. Electric blue. Does it count if you said it out loud and then you forgot about it to run it down?
No.
Oh, do you know that I got to sing
You
that
sure?
on stage with Icehouse many years ago?
Yeah.
Yep, this little video getting around Jamison's, but I think it was like 2012. They said, we got a bunch of money. We would love you to come. We want to put on a little Icehouse-like thing down in Sydney. Kate Miller-Heidke sung, me too. And then also the dude from Icehouse who was really nice. We had to go and do press with him. But I can't remember his name. We had to go in different cars, and he went in his own car, and we went with the publicist. You know why? Because he loves to smoke darts inside the car.
Ivor Davies.
That man.
Ivor Davies.
Dart smoker. That's what I remember.
All right,
That's what I call
let's
him.
go to the hot box move. Okay. Conrad, what did you have for the Justin Timberlake one?
What did we have? We had My Love. What's
My
that
Love,
one?
yes.
We had Love and Sex and Magic.
I think that was a bit later on.
Is that not it?
Yeah.
What's that one? And Love Sick.
It's Love Stone.
Love Stone.
And Summer Love. And just
Right.
We didn't get into it.
My bad.
You worked with Timberland, right?
I did work with Timberland, yeah. Yeah, it
What was
was
that?
pretty cool, yeah. I worked with him a little bit. They, he didn't really work, like, he mainly just smoked weed in the back of the studio.
Oh.
And then give me, like, B-grade Justin Timberlake cuts and send them through the studio. But, so he actually ended up, wow, I'm really letting it all go. Yeah, I think we gave him like 300, I think the label gave him like 300 grand, and he was going to executive produce the album, and he said all the right things, and then he literally just wouldn't show up in the studio. Like, he came at like 2 o'clock in the morning, roll a blunt, and, you know, play a couple of beats that his boys had made, and be like, all right, cool, I'll be in the other studio working with Justin, just finish these up.
Yeah, wow.
So I was like, maybe we should get our money back. We did get our money back though, which was good.
Oh, good.
But so I worked with Timberland.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was great.
The David Bowie songs were Space Oddity. Yes. And did you get the other one, Colin?
Absolutely.
Ashes to Ashes? Ashes to Ashes is correct. Major Tom is a junkie. There was also a song called Hello Space Boy. Oh, really?
Extra point?
Completist, all right. Maybe. We'll think about it. Did you get the Best Picture winning musical?
We believe it is Chicago.
You confirm that, Freddie?
Yes.
Chicago is correct. Well done. And Freddie, for the last one, are you familiar with this song?
Is it Angel is a Centerfold?
Centerfold is
in a centerfold.
Yeah, or the song's just called
I just
Centerfold.
felt like saying Angel is a before whatever I was going to say.
The only trivia I know about that band is they were called the Jay Giles Band, and the band sacked Jay Giles.
They kept the name.
They kept the name, but they sacked the guy that the band was named after.
Disrespectful.
Truth or not?
True.
What?
Mark that answer sheet, tell up the top, back to the team it belongs to. Alana's going to whip around and collect your answer sheets. We'll let you know the results really soon. Here we go. We'll let you know there's a tie for first place, and both teams are on the losing side, which is interesting. Else they didn't even need the points. Where's Patience?
She got bored.
Patience. Okay.
No.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't pick up on that.
Stop it. Stop it.
All right. That's why you're a pro. Okay. What we do is we clap for every team that's read out. Dicko and I, our game show Game On Mole is returning to Good Chat this Saturday at 5:30 p.m. It's a bit of fun. I hopefully see some of you there. We're back next month on October the 31st. For the Halloween show with your mate Miff Warhurst on the panel.
Oh, the great Miff Warhurst.
These are some of the best nights of the year. This year's theme is dress up as either a guilty pleasure or the literal version of a band name. So you can choose. Like, you could be a Red Hot Chili Pepper. You could be a Girl in Red. You know, it's up to you. If you've got any friends in Melbourne, we're going to Melbourne in a couple of weeks. October 3rd, we've got All Day On. We haven't announced it yet, but Ray O'Leary and Will Anderson will be there too. Have fun. So if you've got anyone in Melbourne, please. Okay. Oh, shit. But firstly tonight, can you please give it up for our incredible panel? We're so blessed to have all of them. Yes, panel. And can you please give it up for all the staff at the Trip, the best venue? Give it up for Simi, Lacroix, and also Alana helping out, Steve and Rio. Okay, on-stage scores. They're close. Team Jeremy, 45.5 points.
Very good. That sounds like a winning score.
Team Patience, 46 points. Half a point. Well done. So we're gonna, as we do, we cheer for every single we cheer for every single team tonight, but we do it in our own way. We're going to start usually with the AC/DC oink after each of them. Okay. So in 28th place, it's Too Many Last Night. Oink. In 27th, it's Work in Progress. Oink. In 26th, it's The Dolls. Oink. In 25th, it's Karen's Army. Oink. Let's do the Queen. Stomp, stomp, clap. Okay. In 24th, The Pizzas Are Better Than Ballpark Music. The disrespect. In 23rd place, it's Dennis Quaid. In 22nd place, Don't Forget, We Smell Like Team Spirit. And in 21st place, it's The Pretty Greats. Let's do the Lil Jon Yeah. Okay, in 20th, it's Accidentally Stratton Street. Yeah. In 19th, it's the You Know It All Too Wells. Yeah. Let's do the Lil Jon What. Okay, in 18th, it's This Team. What. Also in 17th place, it's I Love My Friends. What. Let's do the Lil Jon Okay. Okay, in 16th, it's Tune Rats. Okay. In 15th place, it's New Quiz on the Block. Okay. Now let's cycle through them one at a time. Okay, in 14th place, it's Stiff Little Figures. Yeah. In 13th, it's the Todd Bunch. What? In 12th place, it's Prince Harry Styles. Okay. Oh, that was really good. Let's do the Ale. I like Ricky Martin. Okay, in 11th place, it's the Blue Muppets. Ale. Let's do Ale, Ale, Ale. Okay, I like that. In 10th place, it's the Tom DeLongnecks. Ale, Ale, Ale. I don't have it on there, but in 9th place, let's do the Kiss from a Rose, baby, because I heard everyone do it. In 9th place, it's the Steady Hands of Sam Pang. Baby. Okay, let's do the Foo Fighters. I've got another confession to make. Okay, in 8th place, it's Children of the Revolution. I got another confession to make. In 7th place, it's We Can't Be Beatles. Let's just do the best. Okay, in 6th place, it's the Troublemakers. The best. In 5th place, it's the Brian Ferry Sexuals. The best. Oh, let's do Murder on the Dance Floor. Hey. Okay. In 4th place, it's Not on Your Winona. Hey. Let's do the Blink-182. Where are you? Okay. In 3rd place, it's Trivial Fursuits. Where are you? And there's a tie for first place, if you can believe it. Let's just put our hands together first for Motorboat in first place. And also Team Impala in first place. We're going to go to the tiebreaker to figure out who gets what prize. I asked you how many greys in Kiss from a Rose. There's a lot. Team Impala thinks 11.
Motorboat thinks 12. The answer is 14. Motorboat take it. Well done. To celebrate this with the centerfold, na 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 na. In first place, it's Motorboat. Well done. Okay. We always finish with a song. We might see if Conrad, you wanted to join in on this too.
Good. Yeah.
Patience, you want to take it? We'll see whoever takes over.
Who's playing?
Do you want some help, Conrad? Are you fine, Conrad, or are you fine? Do you want some help from me, Conrad, or...?
Yeah, Colin, hit the harmonies.
If you want.
It's in the key of E.
Choir, thanks.
Just if you want some notes of, like, tips about...
1, 2, 2, 2. Can I get a bit more verb in that? Is this me and you? Or?
Yeah, nah. Timberland's just sorting it out back there.
Let's fuck it. Timberland's high again, fuck it. Let's just do it. No, you come in, let's just do it together. I don't know, forget. Why don't you do a verse, I'll do a verse.
Okay. We could
Right,
have
you got it? You gonna sing
organised
it?
that before, but I just want you to know
What?
that's how musicians work this shit out. Every time we sing a song together, someone's just like, do you just want to do one? I do one? That's it.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
But hopefully you guys all sing along as well.
Yes.
Everybody knows this song, right? We going?
Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can we turn it up a little bit?
It'll get louder.
I'm here.
I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate?
Guys, this is really happening.
And do they know the places where they go when we're praying on?
Get more, louder.
'Cause I've been told that salvation comes from wings and falls.
I got this bit. You ready?
'Cause when I'm laying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead. Brisbane! I'm loving angels instead. Let's go! And through it all, she offers me protection, but not a love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong, down the road wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come along, she won't forsake me.
No, she won't.
'Cause I'm loving angels instead. Let's go!
You got this?
My pain walks down a one-way road. I look around and I notice everywhere I've been blessed with love. We've been blessed with love. I've been told
You go to the bridge there.
this is Colin's got it.
Fucked this up. They fucked it up. Yeah,
Angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, not love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong, down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come to call her, she won't forsake me. Thanks so much for coming, everyone. I'll see you next month. Have a great time. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Wait. During that, Sam Pang tried to call me back. Tried, but you're probably busy doing thespian things. Chat tomorrow, mate. Let's give a quick call back.
Everyone, shh.
Oh, he's gone straight to his fucking message back again. You were too good, fucking. We'll try him again. This. Hey, Jude.
Gee, it'd be an anticlimax if it doesn't work again. Hello?
Oh, for fuck's
Oh.
Conrad, leave a message.
Okay, now we'll get Conrad to leave a message this time.
Yeah.
Okay? So, we'll call. FaceTime is good. It's a good fucking idea. I'll bring you in. And we love you, buddy. Sam Pang, everybody! But we have somebody, Sam, we have somebody who really wants to say hello, mate.
Sam, I fucking miss you, mate.
It's the steady hand of Conrad Sewell.
All right, come on. You're on speaker. What's going on, buddy?